So spring is here and I have some super easy and pretty hairstyles for you guys. First off, I have this half updo. All you have to do is make 3 braids. So I'm going to start by making a braid on this section of hair right next to my face, and I'm doing fishtail braids for all 3 of these. You could do a simple normal braid if that's easier for you, or even mix different braids to make this. So this is the first braid, and I'm going to secure it with an elastic and then just pull it apart lightly. Then I'm moving on to braid number 2, which is right next to it. You're going to go ahead and braid that all the way down, and then we'll move on to braid number 3. For braid 3, you're going to go to the other side of your head, pick up a section right next to your face, and braid that all the way down, securing it with an elastic. And now we're ready to make the half updo. So you're going to grab braids 1 and 3 and pull them back and secure them with an elastic. Then pick up just a little bit of extra hair so we can make a little messy bun. Now you can do this however you want. I'm going to make a knot with my hair and then wrap the ends of my hair around the base of the knot. And it creates this really cool but still bunny looking messy bun. And then I'm going to just pin it in place once it's there. Once that's done, your hairstyle is complete. I really like this for like a casual day, maybe shopping, maybe going to a festival. I don't know. I just think it's pretty, but it's easy to throw together quickly. And now onto our braided ponytail. You're just going to make a Dutch braid by picking up some hair right at the top of your head and starting your braid by braiding under. Then you're going to pick up more hair and add it in just like you would in a French braid, but you're braiding under the middle strand rather than over. And that gives your braid its 3D look. So I'm just going to Dutch braid all the way down, or inverted French braid all the way down, and then braid a couple of times normally, then secure it with an elastic in a low ponytail position. Then I'm going to loosen up the braid to make it nice and bubbly, and finally I'll wrap a little piece of hair around my hair elastic and pin that in place, and that is it for this hairstyle. This is another great casual go-to for the springtime. You could wear it to the gym, but even out with like friends, going shopping or going to dinner. It's just really easy. And now let's move on to this tousled fishtail braid. You're going to start by leaving some hair out on either side of your face. We're going to pin this back later. Then you're going to make a fishtail braid in the back by splitting your hair in half and switching small sections of hair from one section to the other. You're going to braid all the way down your hair, and once you're to the end, go ahead and secure it with an elastic. Then you're going to loosen the hair up just to make a nice kind of loose looking fishtail braid. Now we're going to randomly pin back those pieces of hair that we left out, and this gives the braid its tousled look. So I'm just grabbing a couple pieces from either side of my face, twisting them together and pinning them in place, and then I'm going to repeat that a couple more times. You can do this however you want to, and you can even let your bobby pins show if you want to. And you can make it as messy as possible and it would still look really good. I'm tucking the ends into my braid and then loosening everything up, and that is it for this look. You can totally wear this out and about, but I also love it for the beach because you have everything pinned back, so even when it's windy, it's not going to get in your face. And now onto this low knotted bun. This is so easy. You're just going to take your hair and split it in half and tie it just like a normal half knot, like you're tying your shoe. And then you're going to put a couple of pins to hold that in place. Then tie the ends one more time in another half knot, and again pin that in place some more. Once everything's kind of pinned, you can go ahead and loosen it up a little bit. Make sure that the ends look good, and that is it for this hairstyle. I love this. I think it looks ladylike, but also kind of chic. It could totally be worn for like brunch or Sunday. I don't know. I just love it. And now finally we have a braided updo. This is just 2 braids pinned together. So you're going to take the top half of your hair, split it into 3, and then braid it all the way down in a normal 3-strand braid. Once you reach the end, you can go ahead and secure it with an elastic and then pull it apart to loosen it up. Then go ahead and pin that up and out of the way, and do the same thing to the bottom half of your hair. Bring it together, braid it all the way down, secure it with an elastic, and then pull it apart just a little bit. Now to pin everything in place, you're going to start by making a bun with the bottom braid. Just wrap it into the shape of a bun and pin it in place. Then let the top half down and wrap it around the side so you have this cool asymmetrical effect. Pin it on the side and then wrap the tail around and pin that in place as well. If you find the top is sagging at all, you can pick it up and pin it in place for a little bit of lift at your crown. And that is it for this braided hairstyle. I think this one's great for a wedding. Whether you're a bridesmaid or a guest, it's really pretty and again, really quick and simple. So that's it for my braided hairstyles, guys. I hope you enjoyed these 5 hairstyles. Tell me below how you would wear these. I'm totally interested to hear. And that's it. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to click that subscribe button. I'll see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye!